Hey, how's everybody doing today? I just thought I would show you a little bit of the progress on the build of the TRX4 project. Uh, so the first thing you put together is the transmission. It does not shift, so there's just a plug here where the shift linkage would go, and then there's a spacer inside. So pretty straightforward. More gears than I'm used to in like an RC10 or something. Um, but uh, but went together pretty easily. It seems really strong, all metal gears in there, so you can tell that part's not going to be a weak link. But it also, well, this is actually the transmission. Then this part is the transfer case, which sends the power to the front wheels and the back wheels because it's a 4x4. So that's cool. So that's built. Then the chassis starts going together. You start with the right rail and you put all the pieces on, and then the bridges across, and then you add the left rail, and that's all set. The the difficult part for me, because I'm not building it exactly stock, is finding the little screws. There's like hundreds of little screws in here. There's a ton of screws in this kit actually, because this is the rear axle. I mean, there's just in these portals, there's a whole bunch of screws in there, and you got to find the right ones because some of them are 10 millimeter, some of them are 12 millimeter, some are 16 millimeter. So there's a lot of options. But this one together nice and smooth. I take my time. I know one guy said he built it in 2.5 hours, the whole kit start to finish. I spent 3.5 hours just getting this far last night. I don't have a power screwdriver, so I actually, on my finger here, I got a little sore, like I was gonna get a blister if I kept going, because I'm just using, your standard wrenches like this, instead of electric screwdriver. So it took a little while, but and finding the screws aren't separated exactly by size. It's more like type. So you find button head, and then you got to sort through them all to find 6 or 8 or whatever quantity you need of the length that you need. So you got to dig through them quite a bit. There's also some that I wasn't sure about. Some of these actually come with Loctite on them already. So I think those are the ones that are going into metal. I think they're pre-Loctited. Like I'm not sure. Ugh. See, they're hard. You can't get 2 fingers in there, barely, to grab it. So, okay. Oh, come on. See what I mean? You can't get these stupid things out of here. Anyway, like that one, little Loctite on there. This one might be for the spools in the differential. I'm not sure, so I didn't use it. I used the factory ones there, but all the other ones I used are stainless. So that's cool. So I'm to the stage where here's the manual here to mount the motor up, and of course I'm using the Hobbywing Axe 550 3300 kV. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to mount that tonight. I got some laundry in there I got to fold. It's after midnight already. I was up till 2:30 in the morning last night doing this. So, yeah, this is the spool. There's little screws in there. I'm thinking these might be those little button heads, but I'm not sure. So, because they're actually shorter, but these ones stick out. So those are probably for this. I'm not sure though. Not a big deal. You're not going to see those anyway. They're not going to be really exposed to the elements. And I'm putting in the chromoly axles, heavy duty axles, just right off the bat to make sure it's nice and strong. I kind of want to build a truck that's like a top truck competitor. If you've ever seen those top truck shows, they're pretty cool. So anyway, I'm going to keep working on it. I guess that's phase one. Got a lot of progress done. The kit does come with some stuff pre-assembled, like the links, suspension links. This is a heavy bag actually. I think these are steel, but they're already the right length, and the end links are mounted. So this saves a ton of time right there. The shocks are built, so I think the seals and O-rings and all that are in there. I think you just got to fill them with oil and, you know, get the air bubbles out, and you're probably good to go. So that saves a ton of time. I was building some, racing aluminum shocks the other day for my Mini Cooper, and I couldn't imagine how I haven't built shocks in, let's say, over 15 years probably. It's been a long time. And that was the smallest set of oil shocks I've ever built, so it was tedious. I guess I'll get used to it again. But all the parts, they don't come on, I was going to do an unboxing, but I was in a hurry to build it. The parts don't come on parts trees, which is nice. You don't have to trim any flash off or anything. They're all nice and clean. All nice and clean, ready to use. There's a lot of parts though, a lot of parts. This, they're all labeled, you know, body mounting bag. So this has all the body parts, bumpers, the cage. Comes with the tires mounted, just not glued. So you just need tire glue if you want to use these tires or these wheels. Otherwise, you gotta swap them out. Or the foams, you know, you can choose whatever you want. I ordered a set of aluminum beadlock rims today, and I got some new tires coming too, so I'll show you those in another video. As well as some brass weights. That's why I didn't build the front axle yet, because there's so many screws in these. I got some brass parts coming to weigh them down to lower that center of gravity. Anyway, I'll stop talking, get back to working here, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.